Are you someone that struggles with the big right miss and you just keep trying lots of different things and you just still can't keep that club face under control? Well, I'm here to give you a super simple way to try and get that club face finally pointing a bit straighter or even a little bit left. We're going to talk about grip position. Now, I know what you're thinking, Greg, this isn't exactly exciting stuff, grip is boring. Unfortunately, in golf, grip has a huge influence on where this points at impact. So we need to make sure that your club face is pointing straight, and that is going to come from a better grip position. Now, what I see an awful lot of the time is when players are out on the golf course, they have what I'd call a stereotypical weak grip position. So for a right-handed golfer, this means that their left hand is round over this way towards their front leg, and they've got this right arm on top an awful lot. Now what that's going to do is when we come into impact, it's going to open up our club face too much. So what are we going to keep doing? You've guessed it, we're going to keep hitting it right. What I like to try and do with a lot of my players who struggle with a right miss is I will make them go extremely strong with their grip position to help them be able to close the club face down a little bit. All right, so what I do is I get them to position this left hand way more on top so they can see, really, I go extreme, I go Dustin Johnson 4 knuckles. All right, let's get that grip super strong. From there, when they bring their right hand in, I'm going to get them to sit that right underneath the club. This is now a super strong grip position, so when the club comes in, it should close down, all right, helping us to actually hit the ball a little bit left. Now, I know what you're thinking as well. We don't want to now start hitting the ball super left, all right, but for practice purposes, this is a great way to help us feel the club face closing. All right, so we'd get you set up, we'd get our super strong grip position, we'd get you setting up to the ball, and we're just going to go for a little half shot. So I've got my super strong grip position, little half shot, and I'm hoping that this club face is going to come in a little bit closed to the path. So little half shot, and we can see that that ball's turned over a little bit to the left. So if I hit balls with a super weak grip, all right, little half swing, I've got my 6-iron here, just a half shot, okay, just to feel that difference of a super weak grip. Okay, we can see how far right that ball's going. On the launch monitor, we've got 9.5 degrees open to the path. That ball is only ever going to go one way, and that is unfortunately right-hand side. If I now super strengthen that grip up, make it mega strong, like get those hands round. So Dustin Johnson 4 knuckles, right hand right underneath this club. All right, and I have that little half shot again. We'll notice on the launch monitor the difference in that club face position. All right, we're now -5. All right, that's a huge change. And that's just going to help us all of a sudden feel the left-hand side of the golf course. Now, I know what you're thinking. We don't want to be left. I know. But what we now can do is we can start to edge the grip back. So if we know that 4 knuckles is way too strong, we can edge it maybe over and get 3 knuckles in that position. Let's now see what that does to the club face. So I've got my 3 knuckles. Again, my right hand's a little bit stronger as well, rotated underneath the club. Half swing. Oh, and that's come out fairly straight. Now my club path is 0.2 degrees from the inside, but all of a sudden my club face is only 1.2 degrees closed. That, my friends, is what's going to get us round the golf course. So the next time you are struggling with keeping your club face under control and you can't stop hitting it out to the right, try tinkering around with your grip a little bit. Make it super strong, hit some half shots on the range, see where the ball goes. If it starts going too far left, great. We know now that we can actually hit it a little bit left, but we can start to edge our grip position round so we can eventually get the ball to go straight. Hope that helps. Hi guys, Greg Smith here in the Golf Cube at Kingsway Golf Centre. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch this video. Make sure you hit subscribe, share this video with any of your friends who keep hitting the ball way out to the right.